Okay, lovely good afternoon to you, our viewers, and welcome to Camnet TV's Lunchtime Cafe Friday edition, where we host Honorable Ritual Siamunene, a man who has held many portfolios in successful governments, and of course, he is a politician, a governance advocate, and also a mind science enthusiast. He joins us this afternoon to discuss national matters. Honorable, good to see you and welcome.
Thank you very much, and good to see you as well. Looking very good.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you.
Good afternoon, viewers.
Okay. Honorable, I must say that you look youthful. You are one of the few presidential politicians that look youthful, that are youthful. You are not only looking youthful, but you are youthful, Honorable, starting on a lighter note. Now, Honorable, a lot has happened.
And you should not be looking youthful and useless. You must be useful as well.
Youthful, useful.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Honorable. Now, starting on a lighter note, of course, but let's get into the matters, Honorable. How is the Zambia we want?
Well, Zambia we want is good.
Okay.
I guess. Those who are steering the wheel now, I'm sure they are doing what they are supposed to do. Okay. Sorting out issues that need to be sorted out.
Okay.
And living in that order.
Okay. Okay. Let's get into it after having that out of the way, Honorable. I want to find out. Recently, Zambia celebrated 61 years of independence. Honorable, you have been around. Let me find out. Are we seeing economic freedom, economic emancipation since 1964 to where we are?
I'll be very honest. I was in the successful government, of course. I had a time, say for 2 years, thereabout. And to be very honest, very honest, I think, in my view, right now, and why our forefathers fought for independence, and social activities that are upgrading, okay, or upgrading the lives of the people.
Okay.
We got independence quite all right. One would say the time when we got independence, 1965, 64 we got independence, 65, the economy was growing at a rate of 16%.
16?
Yes.
Wow.
According to 16%, that was the rate. Minimum. It means that those who lived that time, they had a better life than those who are living right now. Okay? That means, if that is to be considered, then there is nothing to celebrate.
Okay.
So, the current crop of politicians and leaders, we have not done what we should have done in order to upgrade this country. Talk about other countries that were at the same level. There's Singapore and these other Asian countries, Guatemala, Vietnam, and the other countries. Where they are now, they are far ahead of us. Maybe 40 years, 50 years.
Ahead?
Yes, ahead. Yet we are at the same level. What was our question? Okay? Against convertible currencies. It was maybe one to one against the pound or US dollar. So there is no difference. That means the economy was at its peak. It was performing.
Okay.
Now, after independence, 61 after independence, the poverty levels have increased. What is it that we should celebrate? celebration comes about when there is an achievement which brings about upgrading the lives of the people. Then you have something good that has come into your life, and you celebrate. Say, for example, you have won a jackpot. You have bought a vehicle that you didn't have the years in the past.
There's need to celebrate.
There's need to celebrate because we have achieved something.
Okay.
What is it that we have achieved? Because we got independence for a specific purpose, so that we govern ourselves. After governing ourselves, then we bring about economic progress to our people and improve social life. But right now, poverty levels increased.
Okay.
Life is so hard, yet the country is rich in mineral sources. All these minerals were meant for the people who live in this confinement or segment called Zambia. Now, the resources are not benefiting the people as they are supposed to benefit. There is no win-win situation with those who are in charge of our natural resources. Okay? So that is why I'm saying we have not done much to celebrate about. We have physical,
Okay.
we have physical freedom. Also, we don't have mental freedom. Our institutions, our education systems, our church systems, all these human endeavors, all systems of human endeavors, we are still colonized, man. We are still a colony. I don't want to hide. In the church setup,
We're still
all
natives of
these
the colony.
all the churches that we have in this country, their headquarters are where?
In Europe.
In Europe or America. Meaning that, and the majority of the Zambian people are Christians. And they belong to the church. That means that the majority of the people, they are controlled by the headquarters. The headquarters do instruct, or each year they give instruction how to conduct them, how to conduct church programs, that particular church. They will give programs. This is what we want as a headquarters. Even when it does not resonate well with our culture, they will still because they will still have to want to be applied there. That means we are not independent so far. So far, the reality is a reality. It must be told that we are not independent in many aspects. We are independent, yes, on the surface, but mentally, we are still in a bondage. We are still colonized because you are controlled by another territory, other people from other countries. That means, and even in the economic setup as well, as the IMF will give you guidance. Okay, they will give you this money, but this is how we want you to operate. World Bank will give you guidance. When they give you money, they will tell you, this we don't want, this yes we can do, this you can't do. That means the choices that you are making are not yours. They are coming from the institutions that are controlling you.
Okay. Now, Honorable, you've talked about the church. We have seen that even these other developed countries, Honorable, they also have similar churches, but they are doing far much better than we are doing as a country. Where are we missing it?
No, we are missing it. I want to tell you, we are missing it. Okay? There are certain information that is not taught to our children.
Okay.
We are taught that you must be a faithful servant. Okay? We are taught in a school setup that we must be working class. Therefore, there must be a master somewhere.
Okay.
Okay? So, that education is not given to us. Okay? There they have a system whereby you say, look, you as a human being, you must exploit yourself. You must discover yourself.
From a tender age?
Yes, from a tender age, that
Okay.
you are here as a seed. And what does a seed do? It germinates to bring about multiple other seeds.
Okay.
Okay? They are taught at the very early stage in life. This geography is no longer a subject, something that you can Google on your own and find where Lusaka is or where New York is, and find which one is if you have an interest in that, to find out which one is the highest mountain.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot give me an examination of the highest mountain. Okay? Education is not about to limit people. In our setup, it limits. You find that if you are a lawyer, your thinking, your behavior, your activities will be limited within that teaching.
Okay. Is this
Now,
why we have our, not all legal practitioners, but
I
some
don't want my lawyer friends to hate me and say, no, I'm just giving an example. Or if you're an accountant as well.
Okay. Is this why we have issues with our constitution? Because of the same?
Yeah.
Our lawyers giving different interpretations when it comes to our constitution. Is this also a contributing factor?
Let me tell you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you are a man that is producing coffee,
Okay.
or caskets,
Okay.
and you want business, what do you pray for?
People to die?
Yes, so that you can have a business. This is how what happened. So sometimes they will leave a lacuna for interpretations, so that there is an argument. Okay? There is an argument in court, so that one will have an employment. Otherwise, there will be no need for lawyers if there are no.
If the constitution is perfect.
Perfect, and that one, there will be no need for interpretation. So they always want to leave a loophole for that, and that is why you need, at this juncture, the Zambian people need to make a decision. What type of mindset do we need our leader to have? Because it's key.
I was coming to that, yes. You can expand on that, Honorable.
Yes.
What kind of mindset do we, as Zambians right now, because we have evolved, obviously, from 1964, the thinking that was there, to 1991, to 1996, 2001, and now, post-2021, obviously, new generations have come, and the thinking is different, Honorable. What type of leader does Zambia need right now, and what kind of mindset?
It needs somebody who thinks about things that are not yet in existence.
Can you say that
Not
again?
differences.
Can you say that again?
Okay? We need the mindset that embodies things that are not yet seen. We need a mindset that is able to see things that are not yet in existence. You need a mindset that will meet the existence and non-existence together.
Okay.
Okay? Not one who will refer. In 1964, there was a judgment of this one. Because you are glued to what happened in the past. Okay? So we need the mindset right now which thinks about things that are not yet in existence, which we have to bring. Because that is the essence of a human being. A human being is supposed to bring things, okay, from the invisible to visible.
How do we do that?
Huh?
How does someone do that, Honorable?
How do you do that?
You envision it?
Yes, what you envision is we need people who are active in imagination. People who are supposed to form things in their mind. And people, that means that you are faithful. Because the faith is, as Paul put it, very clearly, very directly, that faith is a substance of things hoped for.
Okay, so believing
Things
in
that
what you
you
haven't
hope,
seen.
yes.
Okay.
Things that you are still hoping, you put it that it's already done. So we need people who are thinking like that, so that this country can move now. Because you have a politician, I will give you an example. You have a politician who says, Zambians have no capacity. When they find Zambian mining, diamond mining gold, mining socialite, mining any other precious metals or precious stone, they will chase them and say they have no capacity.
Why is it like
that? That is the mindset that we have in Zambia. We are still, okay? We are still colonized and thinking that we are less human beings.
Isn't that dangerous? Isn't that dangerous and detrimental to the entire
that is the main issue why we are suffering like this. Because the mindset of the leaders as well, they think that those people who are capable of doing things are only coming from America or Europe. Okay? Drafting your own people or yourself as a leader, it means that you are incapable. If your people are incapable, then you are incapable as well. So the only thing that we do, growth comes by evolution.
Okay. So, Honorable, just there, I like the direction of this discussion, Honorable. Let me find out from you. Recently, it has emerged in the media that there was a cooler box that passed going to the mines, where we saw thousands of Zambians leaving their workplaces, leaving their school premises, leaving their homes, just to go and watch this long truck that was being transported to the copper belt. However, information has emerged, Honorable, that this cooler box, the owners of that particular cooler box employed over 50 to 60 to up to 70 welders, expatriates from outside Zambia. And the question or the debate that is there on different social media platforms is, but we do have Zambians that do welding along Kalingali, Ali Kinkata Road, you're able to see them. But in Mutendere, you're able to see them. And across the country, in so many different places, including the copper belt itself. They are there, metal fabricators, they are there at these different schools that we have on the copper belt. So why employ quote-unquote expatriates just to come and weld or offer metal fabrication services to this so-called cooler box that came through? Does this also speak to what you're saying, that even foreign nationals, when they come here, they do not believe in our own people to work?
First of all, let me tell you, that cooler box that you saw, where was it before? Where was it before? It came into existence. It was in the mind of somebody.
Somebody thought about it.
Thought about it.
Okay.
And made it. It's not strange. To me, it's not strange. It can be made by our fellow Zambians. The thing here is the mindset. The leaders that are put in the office do not believe in themselves.
That's a starting point.
Yes, they don't believe in themselves. And therefore, they also don't believe in their people. Once you have that mindset, it means all the people that you are going to attract, because the mind attracts. Sorry to go in details in terms of mind, how the mind operates.
No. Let's spend a bit of time on it, Honorable. It's very important, and coming from
because you attract what you think about.
Please.
Okay? I married my wife. It is my mind that attracted her. Whatever behavior that she had, she was appropriate for me, because that was what was in my mind. So I must accept it.
Okay.
Yes, it's my own making. So even those people who are being expatriated here, because they know that the Zambians are incapable, because their leaders are saying the Zambians are incapable. That is why I personally, as a man, I even went to when I was the Deputy Minister of Commerce.
Okay.
I went to China, I went everywhere looking for investors. And I can tell you that in one way or another, I was wrong. Why can't we create investors within the country?
Okay.
You have the resources. Okay. What do you need? You just need technical aspect of it. Okay. Who you can also take your children, so your people or your children to go and learn. That's what China did. China did that. What they
Invest
did was
in human resource?
yes, human capital development. They invested in that. They took their children and those to Europe and America to go and learn from the American university. And the time came, they said to come back now. Let's apply what you learn. Okay? And even those companies that were invested in, they did deliberate. The cost of labor was very low in China. Attracted a lot of industries to go and invest in China because companies are attracted, okay, when the costs are low, so that they go and make profit. They thought that by investing in China, attracting also the population, that means they will make profit, okay? And then they shifted all their major companies to China. Now, what they did was they employed the Chinese people. What did they do? They started learning how to make the drink called Coca-Cola or other none. And then they parted to those companies and they started investing in their own, making imitations.
Okay.
Whether in implements or other things, drinks and food stuff or whatever, they started putting that. And some of the products were coming in Zambia when we were saying these are fake products from China. Those guys were learning.
Okay.
Over the years now, they have improved, they have evolved. Evolution has happened. Because every time, you see, you know one thing is that, why don't we learn from nature smarter? We can learn from nature. Huh? You know that a butterfly was once a web. Isn't it? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah? So what happens? It evolved. It grew. Okay? The butterfly was in that caterpillar. Isn't it? It was there. That crawling insect.
Those worms are even a delicacy.
Yes.
We call them Vinkubara.
Vinkubara, yes.
But most
But
people
once
don't
they
know that.
develop, you understand? But it came from Vinkubara or a caterpillar, or you can call it
or bunny worms.
Yes, yes. No, that's the thing. So why don't we learn from nature? Start as a caterpillar. Move. You know that you will evolve over time. You will get into a butterfly. Sometimes you can even go into a cocoon, developing, thinking that you have given up.
The same way the caterpillar behaves.
Behaves.
Okay.
And then when you come out, you develop into a butterfly. Nature has taught us lessons that we ought to learn, and we're not learning. And yet you are saying you have no capacity. You have no capacity. Since you are saying the Zambians have no capacity, indeed they have no capacity. Because a word is a creator.
Honorable, just there, you are saying, why don't we learn from nature? Why haven't we taken time to adopt some of these models that our counterparts in these different countries have adopted? If it's working for China, if it's working for Singapore, if it's working for America, if it's working for Saudi Arabia, if it's working for South Africa, Tanzania, why can't it be adopted here in Zambia?
You know one thing clear. These people who are supporting leaders, they study the mindset of the leader.
Okay.
They will not support a leader whose mindset is to develop the Zambians. Because developing the Zambian to be disadvantaged for them. So you find that leaders that have the support from outside are those who they have done a study. What's the mindset of Semne? What's the mindset of this one? According to our policy, can we support such a leader? A leader who cannot emerge. Once this leader emerges, then we will not have business interests. So they will sponsor leaders, those who have the appetite for material possession. Those who want to own buildings, those who want to have money, dollars coming in their account, fat account, with disregarding disregarding the people, the majority. Okay? These multinational companies, they want the majority to suffer. That's when they have an opportunity now to grow their wealth. So once you have such a leader who has that mindset, then the economy they want will not.
Okay.
Because right now, as we are, with this type of economy, there are individuals who are benefiting out of this poverty the Zambians are facing. There are people who are making a huge amount of money out of this.
Amid this economic
Yes.
quote-unquote
Yeah,
crisis.
individuals are making a huge amount of money. They are amassing wealth for themselves. They are buying buildings. They are building everywhere out of this situation that is there. The thing that is lacking is the mindset of distribution. You have the production, you empower your people to produce, and then when it comes, it has to be distributed. How do you distribute? Is by way of taxing those companies that are running businesses within that perimeters. And when you get that money, then you take into a central coffer now, the Bank of Zambia or Ministry of Finance, to distribute now to other ministries, to benefit the others who are disadvantaged. Now, if you do not tax those big companies, how are you going to upgrade the lives of those who don't have? Meaning that they will remain there. Because the essence of tax is to help those who are underprivileged. That's the essence of tax. So that it is taken for a common good. That money must be taken for common good. It's the same way when you pay. This is what you call in church, which pastors was tithe and the offerings and so on and so forth. That offering is not. You are not offering it to God. You say God is going to use it. Let me put it that way. No, it's not God who is going to use it. God is going to use it by way of giving those who are underprivileged, those who can't manage on their own, and then give them, or educate them so that they reach the level whereby they are able to produce as well what they know better. So that's the essence of tax. Now, if you do not do that, that means you are telling the people to remain where they are. It becomes useless. Because how are we going to have millionaires in this country, indigenous one, if they are not given that opportunity to develop from the caterpillar to a butterfly? That means they will not reach that level.
Okay. Now, Honorable, there's also a concern still on economic development. There's also a concern that most millionaire Zambians opt to invest outside the country, because when they decide to invest within the country, they are always followed by politicians in high offices. They are always intimidated, and they feel that it's better I invest in South Africa, it's better I invest in outside Zambia, because if I invest within Zambia, law enforcement agencies will begin to follow me, ask the source of my wealth. Of course, being those law enforcement agencies mostly are sent by politicians who feel threatened by some individuals that have amassed wealth out of their hard-earned money. What should change?
I would tell you that some are not genuine, others are genuine.
Okay.
Okay? I have friends, if I belong to the opposition, so if I meet somebody who is doing business in Zambia, then because of fear, those who are in government, they will start following that person who is running business. But that person is my relative, is my friend. Okay? So that does happen.
Okay.
Okay? In that order, then people will say, now, if I invest in Zambia, now, if there's a change of government, okay, and my friend is also in government, then my business will be threatened. That can only change by change of policy and change of people whose interest is just to develop others. Now, others, they right now, and in the past, they were opening bank account, foreign countries, abroad. They are buying. Why do you think Dubai is here to advertise for those who want to buy properties in Dubai? Why do you think? They have found there's a market.
Here in Zambia?
Here in Zambia, yes. There are people who have money who can go and invest in Dubai.
Indigenous Zambians?
Indigenous Zambians. And where is that money coming from? From our own resources. Some they take gold and sell it there. When they sell, they end up buying a property there. And who suffers? The country has suffered. Because that money, after realization, should have come into the banking system, so that it goes into circulation to affect other sectors, so that other sectors can grow. So what I'm saying is that there are two issues. Others, they have fear that the Zambian will know that this one, we knew him when he got into power. He had nothing, and he has now this and this and this. For that fear, they go and invest outside the country.
Okay.
Because they are not honest.
Are those wise moves?
No, it's not wise. It's not. It will never be wise.
Is that patriotism?
No, it's not. It's not. And that's such a person. You know one thing that how nature does it, that people don't know. Some of these death that we have experienced in this country, politicians and so on and so forth. Some are not natural death. Some are coming from our own thinking. That you did something wrong when you had an opportunity to lead. When you had an opportunity to share with others. When you had an opportunity to distribute to others who don't have. And then you decided yourself to go to behave with that voucher animal, which
was sent.
And they ended up eating the carcass and the whatever, and he never returned. Okay? So that's how other people end up doing. And when you do that, it means that you have violated the law of God, the law of nature. And that means you are not doing that out of love. Because, see, politicians must get into politics for a purpose of saving another human being. And that is love. But most politicians are getting there to amass their... Some they even say it, I'm going there to prepare my future, and my what. But yet that is a separate job that you are going to get.
It's good that it's coming from you.
Yes.
It's good that it's coming from you.
To save another human being, not to save yourself. I speak this because I have an experience. If I didn't have an experience, I would not have spoken this way. How do you do it? You can only do that if you have an experience. I did a study there in government. I saw it. A file Ghana would pend for 3 months, a file, where the director or whoever in the position has no stake. But a file where he or she has something there.
There's a kickback.
A kickback or something, it will move with supersonic speed. In a few days, it's approved. The contract has been awarded.
So we are talking about Mchekeleko to the
That is where
the things will be done.
That is where
swiftly.
the problem. That is where the problem. Their culture. We need to change our behaviors. We need to change our beliefs. Believing that when you get into government, you are going there pure to save. And anything that you will do, all the decisions that you are going to make, you must ask yourself one question. Is this decision that I'm making good to my fellow human beings? Is it going to bring happiness to the majority? If the answer is no, don't do it. Don't make it. If it will affect the majority, do it. That decision is right. And you are supported by God because it's out of love. We should get into a position of influence out of love. Not love for material possession, no. Love to save another human being. If money will come after you have done a service. Okay? But he saw the suffering of their people and says, I'll go. Let me go into the wood. Let me suffer for the sake of others because I have to bring them out of bondage. That is the thing. What is it that has motivated you to join politics? If you want to say, no, have you done a study?
But like you are saying, Honorable, that most politicians say that's where their retirement package is. They want to go and make, they want to go and secure
their future.
Their future. And
out
make,
of stolen funds.
Exactly.
Then you die young. You may die before your time because you have violated the scheme of nature.
Okay. Honorable, you said something earlier that there is no progress for the majority Zambians or citizens.
That is, it's connected to what I've said right now. Okay? Most decisions that are being made, if the economy is not improving, if you have a stagnant economy, the economy that is not progressing, just know that there are individuals who are benefiting from that. And there are individuals are being affected positively, then the majority are being affected negatively. That's the whole thing. That there are no two ways. And I'm saying this because I have the experience.
You have been there.
I have been there. I have seen files pending because somebody has no benefit. I've seen files moving. Sir, you can sign here. Sir, this project to bring this and this and this. And let's wait a minute. Wait, let it stay first. I will deal with it. No, sir, because we need this to be a I said, no, this guy. And you know one thing, the way you speak when you approach me as the leader, I will know that this one is stinking corruption. The way it has moved. I will look at the dates. When was, guys, if there are 3, 4, 5 people signing on the same file, if the signing was done
the same day,
then I will say, let it stay.
Wait
for this one. There must be some wrong things that is.
Cartel.
And they will say this minister is a bad minister. And they want to. So what I'm saying is that the majority are suffering because the minority are benefiting.
And the minority are those that are politically exposed.
Yes, totally.
So now the question is politics a business of a few elite individuals who are hungry for power, and once they get it, they use it to amass wealth?
People are being cheated.
Because the Zambian people are now saying, look, what's the whole essence of, number one, electing a councillor, a mayor, an MP or a president, if we are not seeing tangible change?
The Zambian people should employ the mindset.
Okay.
Should employ the character. Not a person, not a tribe. That's why I argue with the people who have come to me this matter. I said, this is nonsense. This is rubbish. You are coming to me and say, you can't stand for the president because this other man who is there now is your fellow Tonga.
You suffered that stigma?
I have suffered that stigma. Personally, saw somebody coming to me, a very senior person, said, you can't stand in Zambia we want as a president because you are Tonga. Because the people of Zambia will not accept another Tonga because I said, look, this is nonsense. This is stupidity at the highest level. I cannot tolerate this. Did you vote for the Tonga tribe there in the State House? You voted for that character. You are the one who chose the character. Say, we want this particular person to do this. And you thought that is what you wanted. So why should I suffer the is it me who voted?
So according to you, Honorable, because I've heard again, when, for instance, Councillor John Sangwa expressed interest in the presidency, some people are saying, no, we already voted for lawyers. Mwanawasa was a lawyer. Edgar was a lawyer. Johnson, him being a lawyer, can't be voted as president. We've heard that being said. And now again, you being Tonga and you are aspiring to be a presidential candidate, there are other voices that are saying you are Tonga, you can't be president. And so many things. No, he's a businessman. He can't be president because the current president is a businessman. So now my question is, tribe profession shouldn't have a bearing in politics, according to you?
No, it is a character.
Of an individual?
Of an individual. They should vote for the character. Let them look at the characteristics of that person. Let them look at the mindset of that person. Does it resonate well with the current state of affairs? What is it that we want to cure? You only get the right medicine to cure what that you want to cure. Okay? So what is it that we want to cure as a country? The issue is that the country has got money. The country has got natural resources. What we are lacking right now is the right mindset that looks at human being as one.
Okay, so if I'm getting you correctly, Honorable, for the sake of my viewers out there,
not lawyers, not one. The one who considers a human being that they are all equal, whether educated or non-educated, they were all made in the image of God. If he is not educated or she is not educated, she can still be educated. If she doesn't have money or he doesn't have money, she can still get money. Okay? So we consider people as potentiality. So
people should be judged individually.
Yes.
According to their characteristics.
What they did in the past. If they were assigned to do something in the past, how did he or she conduct herself?
Their track record.
The track record is very, very important. You cannot eliminate in the equation of leadership. You will eliminate it at your own peril.
So I shouldn't say because Honorable Siamunene is a businessman and you was a minister, we shouldn't have businessmen becoming ministers.
No, that is not right. What did I do when I was a minister?
As an individual?
As an individual. Did I steal? Or did was there any discrimination?
Do you have a clean track record, Honorable? Is your stay in government as clean as the late KK's handkerchief? Or maybe you do have skeletons in your closet, Honorable?
I was going to be the first one. Actually, I had information that me coming from UPND, if I did something, some people suspected that I did something. I have an account outside the country. I have worked.
Offshore accounts.
Even when those helicopters came at the time that I was a minister, the people suspected when this commissioner from Pemba somewhere says, no, you benefited from those helicopters. We know that because I stayed in China for about about a month or so, and I was there. And no, they thought that I was making deals and so on and so forth. But I did not do anything. And I'm sure this government has investigated further and has found that there's nothing. Since we had even auditors from outside auditing Ministry of Defense. And
that were engaged.
That were engaged. And I'm sure, I know very well. But somebody called me. They're going to your office now. Can you resign now? My good friends and my relatives, can you resign now? They're going to investigate you. Resign. By the time they do, then you have already joined the UK. I said, I have nothing
to hide.
I have nothing to fear. I sleep like a baby in the house. And even snakes, they fear me. Because I have no issue with them.
Honorable, for the sake of time, as we begin to wind up, let's come to political matters, Honorable. There are calls for political parties to unite in the country and form a formidable force that will eliminate the UPND from the elections next year. According to reports that are there, and I'm quoting to the reports that are coming through from different sections of society and stakeholders, that the current opposition in Zambia is not united. We have one party with 3 presidents. We have another party with different factions. But what should be done amongst you, the opposition leaders?
There are two things which is here.
Mm-hmm.
The opposition should not be worried in terms of the constitution has provided as well. There's one, I think, clause within our constitution right now where we thought that at any given time we should have a majority leadership.
Okay.
The leadership that has been voted and the majority numbers. Okay? That is what our constitution has provided. Why? What the constitution says is that if one has not reached 50 plus 1, you will go for leader until you achieve the majority.
Okay.
Because the majority, according to Zambian people, is 50 plus 1. Then you have the majority. So what is there exactly? The opposition can still unite later if they are many, after the one has not managed to reach 50 plus 1. So there is an issue. You can still have unity.
They can form a coalition?
Yes, you can still form after the election, or you can form before. Now, the danger is, I don't want to waste people's time. The Zambian people, they are very much in a hurry to see development.
Okay.
They are not very much in a hurry to see change of leadership for sake of change. It must be a change that will bring a change in terms of economic activities in the country. And I believe the opposition, before they think of unity, joining hands, they should not join hands to put nuclear in Africa.
Okay.
They should join hands to bring about economic development. That will affect the majority. And I believe if this is the case, that they are all coming not out, they are not motivated by getting into power, so that they also enjoy like these who are enjoying. Because there could be other people as well. We want to enjoy as well. Kind the people as they were enjoying. You understand?
Is that the case, Honorable?
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It must be motivated by the passion of to see that this country moves to a position or a station where they belong, up there, in terms of economic progress. So, if that is the motivation behind the joining together, that is right. That is right.
Okay.
It must be done.
You support
as soon as possible. Yes. They must have agreed that when we get into power, we have agreed that we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And these things, once it's done, they culminate into economic progress for this country. And the majority will be benefiting. Once we have agreed in that order, that is okay. I support it. I support it.
Okay.
Without even
but Honorable, we haven't seen that happening.
No, if they are just saying,
we see these alliances coming through. 3 months, 4 months down the line, they break up, they disintegrate, they form another alliance, it disintegrates, they form a political party, it disintegrates, and some sections of society.
They are not founded on the genuineness.
Okay.
Any alliance that is founded on the genuineness, okay, those who are founded, it will lead. Is
it because of ego, or all of you as opposition political
taking
parties?
advantage of each other? Yes.
Okay.
They think that I will chime in Garato there and become a leader there. Okay. This one says, I will do this and become a leader there. There is no vision
among the opposition.
There is no vision for those, and then they just want to be a leader. That's all. And then you find that later on they disintegrate and now. For this to break, there must be a genuine reason why you are seeking for divorce. There must be genuine that, no, this one is not honest. These are things that are put in
irreconcilable differences?
Yes, which needs to be addressed. And this one is not addressing. or this one. So therefore, the court can grant now a divorce. I say, look, it is an irretrievable. Such that you have different, you are moving at a different frequencies. Because we think in frequency, you know that things, we
At the
we are
frequency
vibrating. Yes. The frequency that we are here now, if we don't open that, are we going to listen to what? So sometimes, if you don't resonate well, you are not at the same frequency. Certain certain association, certain engagement, it's good to break.
Okay. Honorable, you have been in good books with so many people. And I know for a fact, and according to my producers and my research team, is that you, Honorable, you are in good books with the former head of state, may his soul rest in peace, the 6th Republican President, Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu. Now, we have seen individuals, politicians, saying that they had lengthy phone calls with him. He told them he would take up the mantle of PF. We have heard and seen politicians saying that they visited him at his bedside. He told them, take care of PF. We have seen certain politicians again saying that I lost my, for lack of a better term, I lost my relative, and my relative's goal was to see such and such a person in power and rule Zambia. Those are the words within the political circles. But let me find out from you, at any point, did you have such a discussion with the former head of state? And if yes, what did he tell you?
No. I don't want to claim anything. Okay. I had a very good relationship with the former president. If I want to claim, I will claim that I was the one.
That's why I'm asking this question.
I was the one. If I want to claim, but
are you the anointed one? Or are we waiting for somebody to come?
I don't want to be. I don't want to be anointed by an individual. I want to be anointed by the Zambian people. Okay. Okay. I want to be anointed by God and through the Zambian people. That's the best way to get that. Because you see, if you are saying you are anointed, then you have no capacity yourself. You are empty. Then you have nothing. Without you are empty, then you are nothing.
Okay. Is this why we're
yes,
seeing all this
even
confusion?
when he is my father, even when he is my father, then what I'm telling the world, I'm saying, me, I'm nothing without him. I don't want to claim. I've even a letter which was written by, I was going to be the presidential candidate for NCP. This was written by the current president of the NCP, Chad. And when the President Lungu was aware of the fact, was aware that there was such a letter that was written, and I have it. I can show the public letter. I have it. But I don't want to dwell into that. I don't want to make myself small. Okay? I don't want to make myself, you understand? If I do that, then I'm making myself small, that I was anointed by Edgar Lungu because he was my friend, and I can only be the president of this country out of that anointment. Without Edgar Lungu, His Excellency Edgar Lungu, then I'm nothing. What am I telling the world? I'm telling that I'm nothing. I think Balungu made himself to be, but he accumulated that kind of support. At a later stage, when he realized that, no, I have to make it myself. At the time he wanted to show for Michael Sata, then he said, no, Semnen, I'm going to do it myself. Okay? And he did it. And Michael Sata also says, I am going to do it. Michael Sata did not get it from the father. He did not get it from anyone. He was even discarded by MMD. You remember that?
Yes, yes.
Yes, was thrown out and said, look, you are incapable of becoming, you can't be the president, you, Michael Sata. The way you speak, the way you relate with the people, you can't. You keep Cobra, you can't be the president. What happened? He said, no, there is something in me. No human being will stop me being the president. I'm going to be the president. And he became the president. We want such people who have vision of their own and say, this is what I have to offer to this country. So that not that my offer to this country is through this other individual. For that, no, I don't want to like that. I want, I like the politician of Michael Sata's character. Okay? Who say, no, I'm going to do it. That means somebody has a vision, is driven. You must be driven by a vision. Your vision is the one which is motivating you to do certain things. Not relying on another individual.
Okay.
And for that matter, maybe a dead man. And you want to abuse a dead man and say he's the one who anointed me.
Do you feel the legacy, the image, the name, the reputation of former President Edgar Lungu is being abused by politicians? He was your friend. This is why I'm asking you this question.
No, they should leave the man. Show yourself what you can do. Show, there's a time for you to show who you are and what you have. You are a content as well. You can make a mark. I am advising those who are saying that you can make a mark. Just go out there. Just go and convince the Zambian people. They will support you. That is the thing. So for me, I feel that sometimes you want to abuse the very good man. Just talk about what is good. Don't leave him for the other things. Show yourself what you can do. So that you don't say, when you fail, say, no, I was following my Edgar Lungu's legacy, and that's why I failed. No, you fail because you have no capacity. So fail yourself. So that's what I want to see in this country. I want people who will take, you know what? You have to take responsibility. That is leadership. It's about responsibility. So you are not going to be responsible. Okay? Right now, as it is, the UPN, they say, because PF left a lot of potholes, that's why we are failing to mend this road of progress. Understand? They have not taken responsibility. Okay? So what you are saying now, even those who are claiming, they will not take responsibility after they fail. They will have to hide behind a very good man, His Excellency, and behind. That is not right. Show yourself who you are. We want to see you. That means people want to see you. Yes, talk about good things that the former president has done, but you have to yourself take responsibility. I'm advising, strong advice to those who are claiming for any anointment. No. If you have what it takes to lead this country, come out yourself. Show your strength. Show your capabilities. And the Zambian people will support you once they see a good mindset in you. That will bring about unity. We need unity in this country. We need leaders that are known to unite the country, that are demonstrated beyond the reasonable doubt that they are capable of bringing the unity that this country needs. Not leaders that are divisive. Okay? Today you are condemning these who are in power. Then yesterday you are doing the opposite. Okay? And then today you are saying this. Then in your mind, you are still saying this one is not fit to stand as a president because he's what? Is it not tribe again? You are condemning tribalism and then you are using Zambian people, good people of Zambia.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable. And thank you, the viewers, the major stakeholders in this particular program. My guest, Honorable Ritual Siamunene, and on behalf of my director upstairs, the entire production team, I'm Tapelo, Joe Smata. We'll see you soon. Good afternoon.